how does a person know if they're depressed or if they're anxious? I mean, for themselves and also for those around them. And even if you think you are, a lot of us are in denial. Like, no, it's just, it'll go away or stuff like that. So how do we deal with that?
Yeah, so, there is a difference between depression and anxiety.
Right.
Now, anxiety or worry is part of our nature. And when we are not staying in the present and we are most of the time thinking about the future, because we cannot predict the future, so the anxiety will remain. Now, while we are studying, let us say, I'm preparing for an exam. Now, one is the pressure for preparing for the exam. But the anxiety is about the result.
Right.
Anxiety is what will happen. In between, there may be also anxiety about what type of paper will come.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it's about the result. Will I be able to do well or not? Actually speaking, if your mind is going to remain there, your preparation is going to suffer.
Yeah.
But if you remain in the present, what is your job at this time? What are you supposed to do at this time? Work. What is in your control? Work. Prepare. When you go to the exam center, what is in your control? Whatever you have prepared, put it on paper.
Right.
Now, everything in your control doesn't make you anxious.
Right.
Everything which is not in your control tends to make you worry and anxious.
Yes.
But it is part of us. We can control this. If we make ourselves understand that something which is in my control, I can change. Something which is not in my control, I cannot change. Now, I have no control over the result. So, by my worrying, am I going to improve anything? As long as I can talk to myself rationally, I can reduce my anxiety levels. As far as depression is concerned, depression, people take it in a very... depression doesn't happen very simply. Depression is continued sadness over a very long period of time. See, if you're going to be happy, sometime or the other, going to be sad also. So, accept the sadness as part of the cycle.
Right.
Now, when we say depression means long-term sadness. Very simple, layman's term. It is long-term sadness. I perpetually stay sad because of something which has happened to me.
Right.
That affects my entire body structure, my hormones, my everything.
Right.
If I perpetually stay sad.
Right.
So then what happens is, then yes, it affects my, not only my mental health, my physical health also affects. And that is why then we need to go to a doctor and get, medications and things. And what are these medications? Again, they are trying to stabilize it. You need it. But more than the medicine, what you need is to understand why you got here. Why are you sad? And deal with the issue which made you sad.
Right.
If you can deal with the issue, if you can confront the issue, now we can recognize that this issue is disturbing me for a long period of time. Right. I'm not being able to handle it. That's the time you need help. Somehow we are very hesitant to ask for help. But if I realize I need help, just go and ask for help. Right. You can ask for help from your near and dear ones. You can ask for help from a professional. Sometimes it is not possible to get it from near and dear ones only because they are very emotionally involved with it.
Right.
They are also trying to be nice with you.
Yeah.
Whereas a counselor takes a very balanced view of everything.
Right.
See, the counselors don't get emotionally connected to you, but they are compassionate people. They will listen to you. They will give you all the time to vent. They will give you all the time for you to sort out your thoughts, and they are in no hurry.
Right.
So, because of that, they are professionally trained to be able to do that. So, when they do that, you can get out of, but you recognize the symptoms. Like earlier I was mentioning, somebody who's part of the group, who used to be nice, everything, suddenly they are avoiding everything.
Right.
Now, these are the indications. They are getting angry and irritable very fast. Any small thing you say to them, they take it as a critique. So, something is happening there.
Right.
they are taking unnecessary risks. They are going into drugs or alcohol or smoking, excessively into any of those things. Unwanted expenditures, shopping. They just go onto the net and just keep shopping, and suddenly you have, a credit card bill which you can't handle. It adds more to your stress. And suddenly when that thing comes, you really don't need it. You don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So all these are indications. Sleeplessness.
Yeah.
When you're not sleeping well.
Yeah.
So when the person comes the next day, they are irritable because they haven't slept.
Right.
All these are indications which can be seen. Once you see that this is happening to you or to somebody else, if somebody else, first aid.
Yeah.
Apply the first aid. Go to the person, sit with the person, listen to the person.
Active listening.
Active listening you get into.
Yeah.
If it's happening to you, yes, you can calm yourself also by rationalizing what is happening.
Right.
But it is better to go to a friend or somebody with whom you can open your heart. Speak out. Take it out.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then go to a counselor. Yeah. But, within your circle also with somebody who you can trust and, who you trust with your secrets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you know that they will listen to you and they will not sort of, take it lightly.
Right.
You can do it with them also. Yeah. But moment you see these indications, take action.
You have to.
You need to take action.
We shouldn't ignore it.
No, don't ignore it because see, it is going to keep manifesting itself. Yeah. It's like a small cut, Yeah. Initially, it's nothing. But, moment you start, it starts festering.
Right.
It's something like that. It'll keep festering in your mind and it'll grow in proportions over a period of time.
Right.
So, we use this making, just building up things like that. So, it is actually going to happen.
That is true.
And then it becomes a little difficult to do. So, take the first aid.
Take the first
Vent it out.
Right.